First things first, I want to give all honor and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kadash. We say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kadash. And we give double honors to our apostle elders, which the apostle elders are a great millstone, which speaks with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahushai. We're in the time of the end, 2022, the year of Yahweh Yahushai turning up, and Lord willing to be that. So, these things can get taken care of, man. We're ready to go home, man, Jake. I know I'm preaching to the choir, man. Yeah, I just got off a little bit ago. Slaving, man. It's wearing us out. It really is. But we built for the battle. We're conditioned for the battle. We're built for this. That's another sit down. We are built for this. Don't ever lack. But the title of this lesson and the spirit on this lesson, because I just been, observing things. I just been the more you grow in this truth, the more you become watchful. You just watch. You just watch for things. When you come in, you're very, rah, you're ready to go, you're ready to do things, but, watching is very, and there's a sort of a peace in watching. Hey, shalom, Yabashim Yashar Barakatah, Bashim Kadash. Shalom. But you start watching, and what I'm noticing, because the scripture says every idle word men shall give answer for in the day of judgment. So if there's not a spirit of idleness going on, how's that precept going to be fulfilled if the Lord's not going to put a spirit of idle words out here? Because the Lord has to judge according to his words. So he said that every idle word men shall give testimony of. So there's going to be a time where men, let's extrapolate out of that. Let's dig into that. There's going to be a time where there's going to be a spirit of idle words speaking. The Lord's going to allow that to happen so he can judge it. So what do I notice? What have I noticed? I've noticed a lot of idle words coming in these last few years, especially it's intensifying now on a new scale. Okay, there's a lot of disrespect even if people don't see it, because the Lord said it says entreat the elders as a father. You know what I'm saying? That's the mentality you should have when you approach dealing with elders, apostles, those that are above you in the spirit. You can't trump time. These men have been in this truth longer than a lot of us have been alive, man. And I'll tell you that for real. They've been in this truth longer than I've been alive, man. So that's something you gotta attain to. You gotta put into perspective. The Lord wouldn't have men doing this work and doing his will, and so much growth and things has come out of the seed that Yahweh Yahushua planted in these men's hearts. That's what you got to look at. You can't look at don't just like David. David committed adultery and murder, but he was still a man after the Most High's own heart. So the Lord will cause his men to do certain things that you would condemn, but the Most High ain't condemning. So that's the mentality you got to have in this truth, that you don't know the mind. The Lord said it. Your thoughts are not his thoughts. Your mind is not his mind. So I'm coming to understand that too. Like I don't see the big picture. That's why it says we prophesy in part. That's the spirit. It says we prophesy in part. So always remember there's a deeper underlying thing that the Lord is doing here that all of us are not aware of. So we always got to keep in mind, watch what we're doing, because the Lord is going to judge off all our works, even idle words, man. Even the words that men speak that they think are not going to be heard. That's why it says the doves carry it to the Most High's ears, man, which are the angels. All the things that we're talking and all the things that we're doing, because what is the big test we're going through now? We're going to the test of governmentship. The Lord's not going to give government to just any old Jake that wants to fall off the turnip truck. This is a rulership. This is a rulership that's being established right now. I'm parking. This is a rulership that's being established in the planet Earth, man. And it's heavy to say that because we don't know what it takes to build a government. But the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua has set up governments in the nation. So the Lord knows what it takes to build a perfect nation. He knows the parts you need. He knows the cogs in a wheel, just like you put together a watch. A experienced watchmaker, he can sit down and say he just needs the type of watch you want to make, and he'll know all the parts to get, all the cogs he'll need, all the springs he'll need to make that watch come together. So Yahweh Shem Yahshua is also a recipe. I always bring this analogy up. It's a recipe. The Lord is cooking the greatest dish ever known to man. All right, this is with the meats, because if you read Ezekiel, I think Ezekiel 30, man, I want to say 17 or 18, where it says the pot, where it says about the pot that the Israelites are the choice bones and the choice meats. All right, we're the meat of this dish, and the nations are like hors d'oeuvres and garnish, okay, to this recipe that the Lord is calling the kingdom of heaven, man. And the kingdom of heaven is within us. That means all of us play a role in this kingdom of heaven, even the wicked. The wicked are playing a part in this because we have to go through the pressurization. We have to go through, just like you pressurize meat, man. Meat might be too tender, it might be too tough. So you got to pressurize it. You got to add pressure to it. Just like the fire, you got to put meat on fire and then it'll fall off the bone, man. So the Lord is tending to his meat. Then he's putting it in the pot. He's getting the broth going. He's getting the water boiling. These are all the things that he's doing, man. And the angels are the sous chefs. All right? The angels of the Lord are the sous chefs. They're the ones helping to prepare the dish. And the Lord is the main chef, man. He's the head chef. And he's tasting it. It's not right yet. It's not right yet. We need more of that. We need more salt. We need more of that. We need more of this. That meat needs to be cooked longer. This needs to be done. He's cooking a buffet. It says that the Lord has what? Mingled his wine. That he's killed his fatted beast. This is the recipe of the Lord, man. So all the words and the things that guys are out here talking, you got to be careful, man. Because you don't know, because you got to understand, the Lord, Yahweh Shai himself had brothers in his truth. Yahweh Shai had blood brothers out of the line of David, man. From the line. You don't know who these men are. You don't know who's who out here, man. That's why these guys that are idly speaking, you don't know who is beloved of the Most High, man. That's why you watch what you say. Don't let your mouth write checks. Don't let them write that check, because you might not have it in the bank, man. You might not have it in the bank, but I'm truly in my growth in the spirit. I'm just watching, and I've noticed that the spirit, it came into my mind today. Idle words, man. There's a lot of idle words, just talking, like talk. You don't even deal with one word. You don't even deal with one situation before you jump to another situation and add on more words. Because the Lord said it. He said there's going to be men that say, we cast out devils in your name's sake. And the Lord's going to say, I never knew you, man. You got to understand, it's more than just precepts. It's more than just scriptures, which is a main important role in this truth. But it's how you treat each other. Because Yahweh Shai said it. It says, when did you clothe me? When did you feed me? When did you nourish me? It says, you do unto the little ones, you done unto me. So you got to watch how you conduct yourself in this truth, because you don't know what's what and who's who. Because you are only looking on a level like a dog. A dog only sees on a level of a dog. He don't know how to see in 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", 6 foot. They don't know how to see on that level. They only see the level of a dog, man. So you got guys that we're beasts right now. We're in these beastly bodies. The flesh is wicked, man. Okay, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is wicked. So the flesh only sees flesh. The flesh only sees flesh on a fleshly level. That's why the spirit is what lets us see on a spiritual level. The spirit that dwells within us. All right. So we're not seeing everything how the Lord sees it, because he's seeing above it. He's seeing out of the spectrum. So he knows who is going to be what down the line. He knows, just like Paul, if you would have been carnal and you would have been in the time of Paul, you would have put Paul to death if you had a chance in his wickedness. But look at the important role Paul played, man. So you would not have seen the bigger picture just looking at Paul and his sins, just like David, man. Just like, and I say this, that, you know, with everything, even with positive and negative, if you feel yourself is being wrong, the Lord's gonna remember it, man, and he's gonna tend to it. But if those that think that they're right and they're not, you're gonna get your just desserts, and it's gonna be served cold, man. Cold as ice. That's why you have to watch what you say. Don't let your mouth write checks that your ass can't cash, man. There ain't enough money in the account for some of you guys, man. That's why I just came in the spirit of, I'm gonna leave it up to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because he's the ultimate bank teller, man. He's gonna see if that money's in there. He's gonna see if you got it in there, man. That's why in that time of judgment and salvation, there ain't no time for games, because the Lord is gonna divvy out to who needs to be divvied out to. That's like those that you think you're gonna get a check and you ain't clocked in. You didn't do no work. The Lord was managing you, and he had his angels watching you. Then when you come to get the paycheck, the penny, he gonna say he never knew you, man. Hey, shalom, shalom. So that's the time we living in. Watch your idle words. That's why it says better to give the sacrifice of fools. That's why it says watch your mouth, man. There's a lot of guys that, you know, I'm not even gonna point it out. That's why I just fear and watch my own self. That's all I can do. I can't change another Negro, man. I can't save another Negro. All right, there is no plus one on the elect. The Lord is not allowing a plus one. The elect is not going to be able to bring a plus one without them doing nothing. That there is that, you know, those that be saved are going to be joined to the elect through family. But I'm saying there's no way that I can save another man, just like a man can't save me. Only Yahushua can do that, man. And he has to see it fit in his will to do it. It has to be through his Father's will at the end of the day. It says, them that the Lord, the Father has given me, man. We pray to be of that number. You know, but you got guys that are denying the Lord, saying this, saying that. That's idle words, man. Those are words that you're speaking. Those are words, those are checks that you cashing. That's energy you putting out there. That's vibration. So you gotta attain to that. So now we're in a time of idle words are gonna be there, because why would the Lord write that in the scriptures if there was not gonna be any? If there was not gonna be any idle words. So now you gotta ask yourself, am I giving idle words, man? Am my words being idle, man? Are they not laying no hold? Because it says if you build up. Because I don't see a lot of building up going on, man. I don't see a lot of these guys that are coming with these wayward doctrines building up after that. You'll say something, but it's just I got you. But there's no building up after that. So that's the time we coming to, man. Checks, payday's coming. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Payday is around the corner, and the Lord got checks printed. He's got money. He's got crowns. He's got bands. He's booked a band. He's got meals. He done meal prep. Hey, Khan, let me get this. This is the brother Gabar. This is Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. And that's right. We're not out here this ain't a nitpick game. This is not a Floyd Mayweather fight. This is your life. This is your family's life. This is your loved one's life. This is your generation's life. Noah didn't play. Noah wasn't out there playing. Noah knew what was coming. The Lord put the fear of the Lord in him. Noah moved with the fear of the Lord. That's why he built the ark and he prophesied. He went out there playing with Jake. Guess when Jake realized he wasn't playing? When that water started coming. Guess where they ran? Noah. Noah. Snot running down their nose. Snot nose Jake. You know him. Noah. Noah. That's what they're going to be, man. They're going to call on. They're going to call. They're going to be calling on. Hey, man. Y'all. Hey, what's that name y'all was saying, man? Man, why y'all got food, man? Why y'all got clothes, man? What's going on, man? Man, let me rock with y'all, man. That's going to be them times that the Lord, you're going to have dudes calling on the chariots. Help me, save me, save me. Just like they were calling in the time of Noah, man. That's what's going to be happening. You don't want that. You don't want that L, man. That's going to be an L you're going to have to take. You're going to watch the chariots beam up men, and then you sitting there. You sitting there, man, getting ready to be burnt. That's the reality that we're facing. You're either delivered or you're burnt. That's fearful, man. The Lord is getting ready to burn every square foot of Babylon. And you niggas are playing. You don't fear. You ain't moving like Noah did, man. Guys ain't moving like Noah. That's a sit down. Move like Noah. Move like Noah. Noah moved with fear, man. That's how he got the ark done. That's how his sons was like, Pop, Abba, what? Why are we working like this? You want to take a break? Noah was like, no. We got to get this done. That's how you got to move, man. The Lord is coming. He's coming with fire. Do you not understand that? He's going to shake the earth. He's not lying when he said he's going to crack Babylon upside his head, man. He going to crack this woman. And people are going to fear. The whole world is there's going to be mass death, man. No shit talking in that day, man. That's the fear that dudes don't have, man. Like the apostles always say, they can see this. Why do they tell you that? They can see it because they're giving you an insight. They are fearing. They know it. They're moving like Noah. Noah moved with fear. That's how he built the ark. That's how he got the things done. And he prophesied. So he worked and went out there and prophesied and then worked. That's what we're doing. That's why do you think the apostle made the decree, do your videos through the week? That's the same spirit as Noah. Noah was working and he was working, man. He was building the ark and he was prophesying. So we're building an ark and we're prophesying, man. These are the videos throughout the week to help build up brothers, man. This is the building project. This is the construction yard, man. The boat is almost done. The Lord is putting the final touches on the ark. That's another sit down. The final touches of the ark, man. The spiritual ark is fortified and is built. It is furnished, man. It's ready. The Lord's called. He's all aboard. He's calling out people, man. Come on in. Come on. He's calling the elect. Come on. Just like he told Noah, go in the ark. He shut the door, man. We coming to that time. Let me get that out. This is the brother Gabar again. Shalom, bro. This is Judges 10 and 14. It says, go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of tribulation. That's right. That's the same thing. All that BS. Let that mouth, let them slick beliefs you had. Oh, the Lord ain't this. You don't need to worship. Let all that be your safety net. You got to stand on what you're building, man. You have to stand on what you're building in these last days. If you're not building your house on sand, you're building a house. Every one of us are building a house. You're building a house. Every day you wake up in this truth, you're building a house. Every day you study, you go into the truth, you're building a house. You're building your foundation, and the foundation must be strong. And then you build on that. Guys don't realize that their foundation is on sand. You don't know your foundation till it's tested. So that's the time we at, man. Idle words, man. Idle words. So I'm going to leave it there. Let me see if there's any other precepts. Let me get this final one from the brother. Brother going in. The water for the precepts, man. This is Isaiah 62 and 6. I've only been, quoting them. It says, I've set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. So ask yourself, who's been pushing to this truth to the nation of Israel for a long time and not holding their peace, man. And the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and I believe it in my spirit. I don't care if nobody else believes it. I'm not here for that, man. You pick your line, just like Moses drew that line in the sand. You want to step on one side of that line, man. And you got to believe your choice. Stay with your choice. Be vigorous with your choice. You got a lot of these guys is going to jump ship on their choice when it comes down to it, man. But the Lord knows who's what, man. It says, shall the one that invented the eye not see, and the one that invented the ears not hear, man. So I pray and hope, this is an edifying lesson. I just wanted to, bring that out, man. Hey, Shalom, Mark. I appreciate you, bro. The water, man. And, just remember, man, this is the spirit that was on me. Idle words, man. Don't let your mouth write checks. Better not say nothing, man. Better to pray and hope. We're in a time where you got to lower your error, your room for error. You got to make that window smaller and smaller for error. If you doubting yourself, pray before ever mouthing off or doing things like that, man. But I'm just saying this in general. Just watch these guys that are mouthing up, because, hey, idle words, man. We all writing checks, and the Lord gonna come and check all of our accounts and see if we got it in there, man. That's why it says lay up your treasures in heaven, where moth don't come in and thief don't steal, man. Moth don't corrupt and thief don't steal. All right, so lay that money up, man. The Lord gonna check accounts here in a minute, man. You don't want to be found with empty pockets, man. All right, so with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna say call Haloim Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem Rakar Kodash, and I say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai Ba'Hashem Rakar Kodash. Until the next time, I say Shalom, and keep faith, man. We're almost there. Shalom.